I'm so glad you could join us for a new tour of the new railway. This is the famous slough that spawned a terrible part of the neighborhood.
Yes, Director Smoothiewife, I've heard that people have tried to turn that swamp into firm ground for many years. Bunny mentions that more than 20,000 cartloads of good books have been thrown there without working.
Very probably. And what do you expect from such fluff? Look at this bridge. Lots of man-made stuff to try and fill it in with for the slough.
Where's Mr. Greatheart? No doubt the director's the man and the chief of the railway.
Why no! He was offered a job for a brakeman. But to tell you the truth, our friend Greatheart has grown old and stiff and stubborn in his old age. He has so often guided pilgrims that he considers it a sin to travel in any other way. Besides, the old fellow had entered so heartily into the ancient feud with Beelzebub that he would have been constantly fighting with some other princess's subjects. So we were not sorry when he was honest. Greatheart went off to the celestial city in a huff and left us at liberty to choose someone else. Yonder comes the engineer of the train. Right over there. You will probably recognize him at once.
Do my eyes deceive me? What is this, a living creature? If so, he is as much of a monster as the engine he rides on.
Don't you know Apollyon, Christian's old enemy, with whom he's fought so fierce with in the battle of Valley of Humiliation? He was the very fellow to manage the engine, and Beelzebub's former assistants has exchanged arrows for shovels loading coal.
Bravo, bravo. This shows how far we've gone in learning how to get along with each other. I bet Christian will be happy to learn about his old enemy Apollyon helping with the new railroad.
Look at that old man on his burden.
He should try the new railroad. The interpreter's house. I've always wanted to go there.
It's not one of our stations, as you can see. The keeper was violently opposed to the railroad, but the footpath still passes his door. And the old gentleman now and then receives a call from the simple traveler and entertains him with fare as old-fashioned as himself.
This is a wonderful improvement indeed. Yeah, I should have been glad for an opportunity to visit the Palace Beautiful and see the charming young ladies, Miss Prudence, Miss Piety, Miss Charity, and the rest who had the kindness to entertain pilgrims there.
Young ladies and charming young ladies. Why, my dear fellow, they are old maids, every one of them wrinkled old raisins. And not one of them has changed so much since the fashion of their gowns, since the days of Christmas pilgrimage.
Ah, well, I can do very well without seeing them. Hey, isn't that the cross where Christian finally lost his heavy burden? I'm glad mine said he was still in the baggage cart. I wouldn't like to lose all my favorite treasures and hobbies. I see you built a tunnel that leads through the Hill of Difficulty in the Valley of Humiliation. Great improvements indeed.
Indeed, and now we must pass through the Valley of the Shadow of Death, which I admit seems rather dark and warm, but don't worry, there's no such place as hell. Only the crater of an old volcano, which we have certainly used as a source of iron, fuel, and gas lamps. Ah, there's our fellow lighting a cigar with it.
Hey, didn't I see you headed for the Celestial City?
That's a fact. However, such bad fact that I never tried to climb the mountain. It's no fun there. No drinking, no loud music, no drinking, no and music going on all day. I I would stay at a place like that if they paid me.
Mr. Take It Easy. Why live here of all places in the world?
Oh, it's warm here and I have plenty of friends. Hope you have a good journey.
Moving right along. Oh, there's a new giant living over there in the cave, you see. His name is Sir Transcendentalist, or Transis something or other. He speaks big words with a German accent, and nobody can understand him. Anyway, we have reached the next station. Welcome to Vanity Fair. Today you'll find large churches on every corner. We are also home to a first-class entertainment industry. We're even developing technology that puts thoughts directly into people's minds without them even thinking about it, without going to the trouble of thinking and reading about it.
Do you call yourself a pilgrim?
Yes, of course. I'm just passing through Vanity Fair on my way to the Celestial City on the new railroad.
Listen to me. It's a trick. You'll be riding this train forever and never get to Vanity Fair. When you think that you're at the city, you'll be too late. The Lord does not approve of this train, and no passenger can enter the city. Everyone who buys a ticket sells his souls for nothing.
Oh, nonsense. Our train's about to leave. Oh, look! That was originally the castle of the Giant of Despair. But since his death, Mr. Flimsy Faith has repaired it and keeps it an excellent house of entertainment. It's not one of our stopping places.
This thing's pretty flimsy. Glad I live there. It's gonna fall down to everyone someday.
Don't worry, my friend. Apollyon will get us out of here.
Is that the door in the hillside in which the shepherds assured Christian was the path to hell?
That was a joke on the part of the shepherds. It's just a door of the cavern which they used as a smokehouse for mutton hams. The enchanted ground always makes me drowsy. But let's wake up and get ready. The ferry boat will be off directly in 3 minutes. You will be on the other side of the river. No doubt you'll find coaches to take you to the city ground.
Are you coming across the Celestial City?
Oh no, I've just come this far to keep you company. Goodbye, we shall meet again.